Welcome to this meditation designed to help you discover more about yourself through the lens of Jungian psychology. Today we will explore the 12 archetypes, which serve as a blueprint for understanding the various qualities and attributes that reside within our psyche. Archetypes are universal symbols and themes that represent the collective experiences of humanity. They manifest in our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, influencing how we perceive ourselves and the world around us. While we often embody a mix of attributes from several archetypes, most people tend to identify more deeply with one or two specific ones. Although there are countless archetypes that resonate with our being, our focus today will be on these 12 Jungian archetypes. Each one offers unique insights into our personality and help us understand our motivations, strengths, and challenges. By connecting with these archetypes, we can gain clarity about who we are and how we relate to others. While this meditation aims to enhance your self-awareness and foster a deeper understanding of your personal archetypes, it's important to note that this is not intended to diagnose or provide definitive answers about your identity. The journey of exploring your archetypes is a personal and subjective experience, encouraging you to reflect and connect with different aspects of yourself. Embrace the insight you gain as a guide for self-discovery rather than conclusive identification. To help yourself remember which archetype you identified with the most by the end of the meditation, I give you a suggestion to place a score from 1 to 5 for each archetype based on how much you resonated with it. Where 1 means not at all and 5 means strongly. As you hear each archetype described, take a moment to reflect on your feelings and experiences connected to it. After each description, pause to assign a score. You can even write the score down, if it helps you remember. By the end of the meditation, review your scores and take a note of the archetype that received the highest score. This is likely the one that resonates most deeply with you. Additionally, consider asking yourself a few reflective questions after the meditation, such as, what quality of this archetype do I see in myself? How can I embrace this archetype more in my daily life? What insights or feelings did this archetype evoke during the meditation? This process will not only help you identify your strongest archetype, but also encourage deeper self-reflection and integration of its qualities into your life. As you breathe, set the intention to connect with your inner self and discover which archetype resonates with you the most. Allow yourself to be open and curious. Now, let's take a journey into the forest of our inner selves, where we will encounter these archetypes and explore the attributes that resonate with us most. Begin by finding a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Close your eyes gently and take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs completely. Hold the breath for a moment, then slowly exhale through your mouth. Repeat this deep breathing a few times, allowing your body to relax more with each breath. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a beautiful forest. Each path leading into the woods represents one of the 12 archetypes. As you visualize each archetype, take a moment to reflect on its attributes. You can see yourself walking slowly in this beautiful forest to find a path on your right with a gorgeous tunnel of pink flowers. You are now entering in this first path where you can connect with the first archetype, the innocent. Picture a child playing in a sunlight meadow, full of hope and optimism. The innocent embodies purity, simplicity, and a desire for happiness. They inspire trust and have a belief in the goodness of the world. Stay there for a moment to feel what sensation, feelings, or word comes to mind as you think of the innocence of a child and how you possibly still hold these attributes to this day. You continue your walk now to find another path in your left. You can clearly visualize a lone figure sitting on a park bench, looking contemplative. You have encountered the archetypal orphan. The orphan represents resilience, realism, and the search for belonging. They often feel abandoned, but have the strength to overcome adversity. How this archetypal image makes you feel? Does it have any deep meaning to you? Stay here for a moment. Feel the orphan. The hero. As we advance in our journey, you can begin to visualize another path filled with warm light that somehow makes you feel empowered. You see a valiant warrior standing tall, ready to face challenges. The hero symbolizes courage, determination, and the willingness to fight for what is right. They inspire others to take action and face their fears. How the image of the hero makes you feel? How much do you resonate with this image, with its attributes? The caregiver. Now, imagine a nurturing figure, perhaps a nurse or a parent, offering comfort and support. The caregiver embodies compassion, selflessness, and a desire to help others, often putting their needs aside for the welfare of others. How does this attribute make you feel? Does you find any resonance with this image? Is there any physical sensations that you can perceive as you imagine the caregiver archetype? The explorer. Let go of the caretaker image now and see or visualize a traveler with a backpack gazing at distant mountains. Feel the feelings of being an explorer. The explorer seeks adventure, independence, and new experiences. They are curious and driven by the desire to discover the unknown. How do you identify with this image or symbol? Take a moment to feel into your being. The rebel. Now, picture a figure with a bold stance, breaking chains or tearing down barriers. The rebel stands for change, revolution, and challenging the status quo. They inspire others to question norms and embrace freedom, pushing against limitations that restrict personal expressions and authenticity. Is your rebellion based on a desire for justice, a quest for individuality, or a yearning to challenge societal expectations? Reflect on the motivations behind your rebellious spirit and how it shapes your actions and beliefs. The lover. As you continue on your path into the forest, you see a couple dancing under the stars, filled with passion and connection. Their movements are graceful and fluid, reflecting the deep bond they share. The lover represents intimacy, desire, and the pursuit of beauty and meaningful relationships. They appreciate pleasure and the emotional depth, finding joy in the connections they cultivate with others and the world around them. The lover invites you to explore your capacity for love, not just romantically, but in all forms: friendship, family, and even self-love. How do you connect with this archetype? What attributes do you find within yourself that resonate with the energy of the lover? Consider the ways you express affection, how you seek beauty in your surroundings, and the depth of your emotional connections. Reflect on the moments when we have felt most alive and connected, and how those experiences shape the understanding of love and intimacy. The creator. Imagine an artist passionately painting a vibrant canvas. The creator embodies imagination, innovation, and the desire to express oneself. They inspire creativity and bring new ideas into existence, whether through art, writing, music, or other forms of self-expression. To identify with this archetype, consider the activities that ignite your passion and creativity. Do you feel a pull towards artistic endeavors? Or do you find joy in problem solving and brainstorming new ideas? Reflect on the moments when you felt inspired to create something unique and explore how that drive shapes your life. The jester. Visualize a playful trickster laughing and spreading joy. The jester represents humor, lightness, and the ability to see the absurdity in life. They remind us not to take ourselves too seriously and encourage playfulness in the face of challenges. To connect with the jester, think about how humor plays a role in your life. Do you often use laughter as a coping mechanism? Are you drawn to playful interaction with others? Reflect on times when your lightheartedness lifted the spirits of those around you, and consider how embracing this archetype can enhance your relationships and overall well-being. the sage. We are nearly ending our journey through this forest now. One more step, one more image. You now picture a wise elder sitting in a tranquil library surrounded by books. The sage symbolizes knowledge, wisdom, and a quest for truth. They guide others with their insights and understanding, often serving as mentors or advisors. To identify with the sage, consider your thirst for knowledge and understanding. Do you find yourself seeking answers to life's big questions? Are you drawn to teaching, sharing wisdom, or engaging in deep conversations? Reflect on the moments when your insights have helped others and explore how your pursuit of knowledge shape your interactions and contributions to the world. The Magician. In our magical journey, you can now see or visualize the image of a wizard casting spells, transforming reality into their will. The magician represents transformation, potential, and the power to create change. They inspired others to believe in their own magic and harness their abilities to manifest their desires. To connect with the magician, think about times when you felt empowered to create change in your life or the lives of others. Do you have a knack for problem solving or a desire to inspire transformation? Reflect on moments when you recognized your potential and how that realization influenced your path forward. The Ruler. At our final turn, you will find the image of a strong leader on a throne, radiating authority and responsibility. The ruler embodies control, order, and the desire to create a prosperous environment. They inspire others to follow and build a legacy. To identify with the ruler, consider your leadership qualities and how you manage responsibilities. Do you naturally take charge in your group settings, or do you find fulfillment in creating structure and stability? Reflect on instances when you've guided others or made decisions that impacted your community, and explore how your desire for order and success influences your actions. Now, as you stand there, take a moment to feel which path calls you most. You might feel a subtle pull towards one in particular, or perhaps a sense of calm or excitement. Trust your intuition. Once you feel ready, begin walking down the path that resonates with you. Notice the sights, sounds, and smells around you. Allow this experience to deepen your connection with the archetype. As you walk, you might come across a figure representing your chosen archetype. Observe their appearance, their energy, and the way they carry themselves. What emotions do they evoke in you? What wisdom do they offer? Take a moment to interact with this figure. You might ask them a question about their strengths or challenges. Listen closely to their response, allowing their insights to step into your consciousness. Now, gently thank the archetype for their guidance and insight. As you begin to walk back along the path, allow yourself to feel the energy integrating into your being. When you reach the edge of the forest, take a deep breath and slowly open your eyes, bringing your awareness back to the present moment. Finally, take a moment to reflect on your experience. You might want to jot down any feelings, insights, or thoughts about the archetype you connected with. Or perhaps you can check on the numbers of score you wrote it down. How can you embody this archetype in your life moving forward? I leave you with this question. It was a pleasure to guide you through this meditation today. I am having a great time myself enjoying my Jungian psychology training and thought to share some of my discoveries with you. Thank you for listening, and until the next meeting. Hari Om Tat Sat.